Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today we have something special here, and it's one of the first USA made hand tools from Milwaukee Tool Company, and you can see how they've packaged this tool here. Milwaukee announced earlier this year they're going to start making some USA made tools. I think they just have like 3 sets of pliers, this being one of them. One's a diagonal cutter, a pair of alignment pliers, and a set of screwdrivers. That's all that they're manufacturing right now, and they've got a modern day manufacturing process that they're using here in the States to try to make a go at it. And you know, of course, I picked up their long nose pliers here. You can see in the back here, you can kind of freeze that and check it out. This is the 8-inch long nose pliers. And one thing I like right off the bat is the packaging. You know, you go right in the store, like Home Depot, for example, and you can, try these pliers out. That's what I like about it. You can see, do the pliers fall open? Right? That's what I want to be able to do in the packaging. In this case, in the store, there was about 7 pliers. I found 1 pair that was really sticky out of the 7. The rest, one fell open all the way, straight open, which, is okay. But then this one, some of them were kind of in between, like this one, where it would fall open and then stop, which I thought was a good thing, because when I shut these pliers and I really work these handles, I don't want to see the tips of these pliers shifting. You know what I mean? You want when they bite and these 2 ends come together right here. Okay, right here on these corners of these pliers, you want to make sure that ideally they're not shifting around. It's really going to help you get a better bite. So you can see they got cross-hatched teeth that, it seems as though they even intertwine here between the 2 sides of the tool, right? So they seem to mesh together and bite together with the way the cross-hatching's been set up. So again, I really like the way they package the tool. Gives you an opportunity to try it out in the store. Make sure you get a good pair of pliers and really check them out, and really dig that. So with that, let's pop them out of here real quick. Just slide them right out of there. Let's check them out. So feel really good in the hands. Really impressed with the quality of these pliers, the finish of them. So we got a little bit of oil here in the back. Just wipe that off here real quick. Really impressed with the fit and the finish of these pliers. Here's a quick look at the back side here. We'll check out the model number here specifically. It's the MT, I guess Milwaukee Tools, 505. So that's what it looks like on the back. See your cutters there. I can tell you, just feeling this cross-hatching, it's super aggressive. I mean, you can just touch this and your finger gets hung up on it. So very nice precision tips. So you can get a look there and see how they, hopefully I can get that to come into focus. We can show just how the business end of the pliers there. It's got a square head, of course. Not so sure how well I can show the cross-hatching there. But now if you look at these Knipex, you can see they've been ground down to a fine point, much more of a finesse tool. If we look at how the jaws are made up, you can see here it's just got the lines running across here for the teeth, right? And it's the same, of course, on both sides. Look at the Milwaukees, a heavier, bulkier pair of pliers. They feel like they're more for heavier work. Open them up, same thing, right? You just got the lines going across here in these Milwaukee long nose pliers. But the USA made, you can see they've got cross-hatching going on here. So you can see right here, a whole different pattern here of cross-hatch going on with these pliers. Reminds me of, Snap-on's triple joint long nose pliers. But, when you close these, it really does feel like, as best I can tell, that these jaws are intertwined or overlapping, at least to some degree. There's gaps down here, of course, but right here on the tip, you can really feel that the teeth here, the teeth of these pliers come together. So remarkable bite or grip on these. Anyway, also has a lanyard hole in the bottom. I know they talked about that. Some people have said, well, they could have a little cleaner way of making that hole there for the lanyard hole, but it has it there, so you can tether these tools to your work belt or to your pants or whatever to make sure you don't drop them So they've got this hole here for that. But really nice USA stamped right here on the side of the tool. Milwaukee laser etched here in the center. So very impressed with these long nose pliers. Now, I really haven't bought long nose pliers in a while. You know, I'd gotten some through different jobs and free and that sort of thing. But when I finally went out and did a little research into buying some pliers, I bought these Knipex 8-inch long nose pliers. And you can tell, you know, they're sort of more of a finesse tool. At the time I bought them, I also noticed or checked out the Milwaukee Chinese-made long nose pliers back then, and you could see the Milwaukees are a little bit bulkier. There seem to be two different types of pliers out there in the market, right? You've got, you know, sort of the finesse Knipex, and you have these heavier long nose pliers like these that are really seem that they're more designed for twisting wire and that sort of thing, not really necessarily getting into a really tight place and you know, being more of a precision tool like this Knipex. So it's interesting the variety of long nose pliers, but you can see here a comparison between the Chinese-made Milwaukee pliers and the USA-made, and there are some similarities there in the design, certainly about the same size, but you can just tell that the see, these don't really want to fall open, but you can tell these USA-made pliers are certainly made to a higher standard. And Milwaukee has come up with a whole process, you know, there's in detail, some of which they haven't even shown people, or you can't film it, I know, but their manufacturing process, one of the key things is they are laser hardening tools instead of using induction heating to harden the steel. So different manufacturing process. Hopefully, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get these pliers. Hopefully they make a go at it and it's successful. You might know that Stanley Black & Decker tried to bring Craftsman tools back to the USA here recently, and they recently ceased production. They've been at that for quite a while. So you never know. Milwaukee, hopefully they're successful. They're just getting started with a small limited product line right now. You know, they've taken over some of the section where the Klein tools were located in the electrician section at Home Depot. So, you know, we're looking to see these tools hopefully sell. But my point is they may not be available. You just never know. They might stop making them there in the USA. I think they'll probably be successful doing it, but you know, it could be something that you're not going to be able to get in the future as well. But really high quality made tool. Wanted to go over that real quick and show this tool off. You know, of course, I guess the outside here is designed for reaming. Anytime you see sort of these square edges on these long nose pliers, they're set up to do some reaming. I know this one's designed for it, and that's part of the reason on the Chinese made they have these cutouts here on these Chinese-made Milwaukees, and the sharp edge here is to do some of that. But anyway, really interesting tool. Certainly you can tell it's a high-quality tool. Not that the Chinese version of the Milwaukees were bad. I mean, that's why I bought them in the first place, is that these were, you know, an excellent pair of long nose pliers. But anyway, just a look at the USA-made Milwaukee long nose pliers. Again, the model number MT505. If you get a chance, check them out. I think you won't be disappointed. And with that said, I'll have a link to these in the description of the video, of course. And you know, let me know in the comments what you think of these Milwaukee tools. You know, they've got just a handful of products out there. Are you interested in any of them? Maybe you're interested in the lineman pliers. To me, I think this was the most standout product that I saw on the line thus far, was these long nose pliers. That's why I picked them up. I've got a lot of linemen, so wasn't really concerned about that. And to me, these long nose pliers are really what stands out for what they have in the line right now. Let me know in the comments what you think. And with that said, remember to like and subscribe. All those actions help me to continue to bring content to you on this channel. And with that said, I'll catch you in the next video.